Working with Kevin was easy. From the first day that I talked to him on the phone to the first meeting, and then even at court, he just walked me through everything. He was very knowledgeable about family law, so every question I had, he had an answer for. And he kind of set the stage and let me know like what to expect. He knew the judges, he knew lawyers, so he kind of knew the psychology of everything we were walking into, and kind of reassured me like everything's going to be okay, and this is what we're going to do, and this is what you can expect. What stood out really for me was Kevin's ability to negotiate and his ability to sort of make the other side feel like they won, even though it was me that was getting more of the positive outcomes. He just was very professional, and there wasn't anyone that didn't like him. Like, even the other side working with him, he was great with them, and then would always come back to me and let me know what was going on, kept me, up to date on what was happening, and realistic things that I had to sort of prepare for. And yeah, like he just was very professional, knew what he was doing, confident, and those are the things you want in a lawyer when you're walking into court. When we would go to court, every time he would look at, all right, what do you need? What are you struggling with? And what are you concerned about? And how are we going to get those things, in your favor? So a lot of times he would get my child support increased. He would get visitation organized so that it was easier on me. Get additional things like my daughter's dance help, paid for, or help with that. And other things that didn't necessarily always come with child support, but just, he was able to add on to the negotiation so that I really ended up getting a lot more help than I expected. The outcome of the case was basically that I was able to continue having my daughter have visitation in Rhode Island. I got an increase in child support, which was pretty substantial at that time. And basically everything that I needed help with, or additional support, all of those things were added, like I said, with the dance and with other extracurricular activities, clothes, etc. Like all of those things I got added to my benefits. Now I have, like, I kind of negotiate my own stuff with him, and I've learned a lot from Kevin, from what he taught me. I even told him on the phone, I used some of his verbiage, like, how he wants to exercise his visitation and all that stuff. Like I use that all that I learned from him in working with him now to this day. And I have definitely he's afraid to see Kevin again, I think. So, so he often will, every time I've negotiated on my own, I get what I want, because he doesn't, I don't think, want to see Kevin in the courtroom again. I would definitely recommend giving Daley Orton a chance, because from the time I walked through the door, from the receptionist to everyone that's ever been here, they've always taken good care of me, welcomed me here, and always made me feel like part of the family. And I just can't say enough about this office.